From the PEP Radio Newsroom, we have this news from the White House. President Donald Trump on Tuesday signed an executive order to create a nationwide list of verified eligible voters and to restrict mail-in voting, a move that swiftly drew legal threats from state Democratic officials as the president demands further limitations on voting ahead of the year's midterm elections. The order, which voting law experts say violates the Constitution by attempting to seize the power to run the elections from the states, is the latest in a torrent of efforts from Trump to interfere with the way Americans vote based on his false allegations of fraud. It calls on the Department of Homeland Security, working in conjunction with the Social Security Administration, to make the list of eligible voters in each state, according to the text of the executive order released Tuesday. It also seeks to bar the U.S. Postal Service from sending absentee ballots to those not on each state's approved list, although the president likely lacks the power to mandate what the Postal Service does. Trump is also calling for ballots to have secure envelopes with unique barcodes for tracking, according to the executive order, which was first reported by the Daily Caller. The cheating on mail-in voting is legendary. It's horrible what's going on, Trump said, repeating his false allegations about mail ballots as he signed the order. I think this will help a lot with the elections. Within minutes of Trump signing the order, top elections officials in Oregon and Arizona, two states that rely heavily on mail-in ballots, pledged to sue. Trump is trying to illegally encroach on the rights of states to run elections, they said. We don't need decrees from Washington, D.C., said Tobias Reed, the Democratic Secretary of State in Oregon, which votes entirely by mail. My message to the president, we'll see you in the court. Maybe he can find a waiting space right next to Janet Mills from Maine, because Anyway, moving on. Arizona State Secretary, the Secretary of State for the state of Arizona, Adrian Fontes, said the state's vote-by-mail system was designed by Republicans and has delivered secure elections for decades. It is now used by 80% of voters. And our question is this: if voting by mail is so bad, why did Donald Trump, his third wife Melania, and his son Barron all vote by mail in the most recent Florida special election? From the PEP Radio Newsroom, I'm David Moore.